because you guys need to understand what's going on. You guys need to understand what the housing market looks like. You guys need to understand what critical position we're in when it comes to finances and making money, having money, living in abundance instead of living in lack, living your best life instead of your struggle life. So I was listening to a report today, and someone was talking about, getting a house, being able to buy a house, how most people today cannot afford a house, how I think it's 42% of millennials get help paying for houses. And all that means to me is a bunch of pain. All that means to me is a bunch of pain when it comes to buying a house. Painful experience. I wouldn't want to be a person who's out there trying to buy a house. And the reason it's painful is because most of you only know one way to buy a house. And what does that mean? With a paycheck. Because a paycheck is your only source of income. I keep telling you guys this, and I don't know if you guys take me seriously or not, but if you buy a house with a paycheck, it's a prison sentence for you and for your family. Why? It's a 30-year mortgage. Okay, that's number one. It's a 30-year obligation. That's number one. Number two, how do you pay for the house? So we know it's a 30-year obligation. My next question is, how are you going to pay for it? You're going to say, with my job, with a paycheck from my job, right? I'm going to say that's a no-go. Why? Because not only do you need your job for 30 years, you need that paycheck for 30 years. Now, it doesn't stop there. That's just the beginning. What do I mean? Well, it gets worse. How can it get worse than 30 years of needing a paycheck and paying a bill? Well, it's not only is it going to cost you 30 years needing a paycheck, having to have a job, it's also going to cost you 30 years of your life. Now, I know you don't think about this when you think about buying houses, but 30 years of your life is going to be required of you. Why? Because let me ask you this. What is your life made up of? What's up, James? What is your life made up of? Think about it. Your life is made up of time. Now, in order to get a paycheck, what do you have to give the job in order for them to give you a paycheck? Time. Right? Time. So not only do you have to have a job for 30 years, but you have to have that paycheck for 30 years. The only way they're going to give you that paycheck is you have to sell your time. And so I want you guys to understand that you have to sell your time. So that's why it doesn't just cost you a paycheck. It doesn't just cost you 30 years of needing a job. It costs you 30 years of your time. So now in order to get that paycheck from that job, you have to sell your life for 30 years. All right. So 30 years go by. Sure, you pay off the house, but guess what? Now you still have property taxes. What's that going to be in 30 years? Who knows? What's your financial situation going to be in 30 years? Who knows? This is like a house is like one of the worst investments you can make, unless the house is making money for you, i.e. you have a tenant or you flip the property or something like that. I don't know much about that, so I can't really recommend that. I'm just saying that a house that you live in and use a paycheck to pay for is one of the worst investments that you could possibly make. So what's going to happen? It's going to get even worse because this is an election year, which means it would do great. It would be great news to voters, to politicians, if the Fed or the government, well, the Fed and the government working together, were able to lower the interest rates. Now, what does that mean? That means money goes on sale again. Money goes back to being on sale. As soon as money is on sale, people with good credit and visions and ideas are going to swoop in, scoop the money up, buy the money, and then use the money to make more money. Now, that's great for them. Bad news for you, because more money flooding into an economy that's already inflated is going to destroy the economy with hyperinflation. That's why I keep telling you guys, You haven't seen anything yet. Let them drop those interest rates and all hell is going to break loose financially. Hello, everybody. What's up, guys? Somebody asked, what am I mixed with? Let's see. Somebody said concentrate on the road. Appreciate it. I'm good, man. I'm watching both. And my mom, which is the only family I knew, just to answer a question I saw earlier, asked what was I mixed with. So my mom, the family I grew up with, was black in South Louisiana. However, my dad is Hispanic. I've never met him, don't have a relationship with him, probably never will. And but that's what I know. So, but I ain't complaining. I like it. So, but again, guys, the worst thing that can happen for home buyers right now is what? The interest rates get lowered. If the interest rates get lowered, all hell is going to break loose. If all hell breaks loose, then the middle class is going to become the poor. You're going to see housing prices. You think they're high now? They're going to go through the roof. They're already through the roof, so they might go to the moon. The housing market is going to look like the crypto market. It's going to look like Bitcoin, price-wise, cost-wise, if they lower the interest rates. You're going to see houses. It's going to look like California housing market, $1 million for some trash house, pretty much all over the country. You're going to see trash homes all over the country. So just think about that. You're going to see trash homes all over the country at ridiculously high prices. You might see a 1-bedroom here in Texas, trash home in a not great neighborhood for $500,000-$600,000. That's how bad this thing's probably going to get. So I'm hoping, just want you to understand what I think, what I believe. I'm hoping that they do not drop the interest rates. I know. Now, I'm in a position, not bragging, but thankful. I'm in a position, my family and I, we're in positions where we can afford a house, right? Because I started a business. If you're not working on anything now, the next 5 years is going to look like this year to you, I'm sure. If you don't have any money now and you're not doing anything to get more money without having to go to work, then 2029, 2030 is going to look the same as this year. If it's struggle now, it's going to be struggle then. You got to do something. If you're not doing anything, nothing's going to change for you. So I just want you to understand that you need to be working on something now to change your future. If you're not working on anything now, nothing's going to change for you in your future. If you're broke now, and I've been there, and you're not doing anything right now to make more money or to learn to make more money, you'll be broke next year. You got to do it now. You got to start doing it now, right? You got to start doing everything now in order to change your life. Now, the time to do it is now. Time to build a business from your phone is now. Time to make money without having to go to work is now. The time to change your financial mindset, your financial habits, your money moves is now. You have to do those things now. You have to get on board with that now. You have to understand that it's important to do now. You have to understand that go time is right now. You can change your life. Yes, you can. It's not a hard thing to do. I'll teach you how to do it. Get into the live training. Put the word middleman in the comments below so you can get training and learn how to start a business from your phone, a middleman business. You don't do the work. You find a customer. You send the customer to a service provider who does the work. You're in the middle. You get paid. Customer, business, you. Right? So you send customers to businesses. The businesses do the work. You don't. You just find customers for the businesses and you get paid to do it. So if you made $150 on average per customer and you only book 2 customers a day, that's $300 a day. You do that for the entire month, that's $9,000 a month. Just 2 customers a day can make you $9,000 a month. 2 customers a day for some guys make them way more than that, but I'm just saying on the low end. There's some middleman students that are taking $500 deposits. So 2 customers a day, 2 customers a day for a month would give them $30,000. Even if they do 1 customer a day, that's $15,000. And these are the high-end jobs like roofing, HVAC and stuff like that, where you can make a bunch of money on a deposit. But most jobs are about 100, 150 up to $250 deposits. Still not bad. And so you want to learn how to make money without having to go to work. Now, there's a bunch of ways you can do it. The way I do it is from my phone with the middleman business, where I book customers, take deposits, dispatch the work. You don't have to do that. I just need you to understand that you have to make money when you're not at work. That's so important. You cannot only rely on your job as your only source of income. Too dangerous. If you're getting any value from any of these videos or this video, smash the thumbs up and let me know. But again, guys, if your only income source is your JOBB, just over broke, then you're in financial trouble. You're playing with fire. The reason you are is because you could lose that job any day. You could lose that paycheck any day. Go back and look. There are people that went to work at Tesla, woke up the next morning, drove to Tesla, swiped the badge, and got heartbroken at the gate. Lights red, doesn't turn green. You know how those badges work. Lights red, doesn't turn green, can't go in, find out, hey, we don't have a job. All of those families cut. Went to bed that night believing that they had work, believing they had a job, woke up the next morning and found out no job, no employment, no money, found out that jobs are not secure, found out that these jobs don't care about you or your families, found out that they should have, instead of having an emergency account or a rainy day account, they should have been using that money while they still had a job to make more money. To make more money. What's the purpose of money? Make more money. The poor and the middle class, they think, because I was poor, the poor and the middle class, they believe that the purpose of money is to buy things. The poor believe the purpose of money is to pay bills. The middle class believe the purpose of money is to buy nice things. The rich believe the purpose of money is to make more money, to multiply the money, to get more money, to use the money to make more money. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you thought about using your money to make more money? When was the last time that crossed your mind that, hey, I should probably use this money to make more money? When I was poor and the government gave me like a $3,000 income tax return check, I would think about, what can I buy with this? What bills can I pay? I'll pay some rent, and then I'll go buy a nice TV or something like that. Now, if the government gives me, now that's poor. Now, if you're middle class, you're going to be like, uh-oh, vacation time, about to take vacation. But if you're rich and you got a rich mindset, you're not going to do that. You're going to go, how can I turn this 3,000 into 6,000? Come on, I'm ready. I'm just doing a YouTube live. I'm ready. So I need a small blended Rebel, and I want it to be strawberry and pineapple. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's do peach and pineapple. See what happens. Peach and pineapple. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Alrighty, small blended Rebel peach pineapple.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use straw or a stopper for it?
I don't know what a stopper is. What is that?
It goes on the top to keep it from spilling.
Oh no, straw's fine.
No, straw's good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So tell them to make it really sweet, because sometimes it gets to the bottom and it gets real watery, and I don't like that. I want it sweet all the way through. So I don't know if there's something you could do about it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I can do extra sweet. I can also do it like extra thick if you want, to keep it from melting as
Yeah, do it extra thick.
Okay.
Because now that I think about it, I don't want too much sugar in it either.
Okay, so
yeah, so just do it extra
sweet,
thick.
Just extra thick.
Extra thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's me.
Pineapple gonna eat you back. What's up? What's up? I like pineapple. So, sorry, I'm doing a live. You don't have to be on camera. She's super cute though. She doesn't want to be on camera. And let's go. I think that's it.
Yes. Alrighty, thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
You have a great day.
You too. Yeah, but like I said, at the end of the day, and she's a sweetheart. I'm thinking, like, whenever you come to these places, that they have these automatic tip things, and so it's on there and they'll turn it to you. How many know what I'm talking about? Like, they think they're slick with it. Where was all this when I was making $7.25 in high school, trying to save up money? Now these kids come out of school, and where was I the other day? I was at the Panda Express, the food place. And I was like, what do people start out with just coming here? And he was like, they can start out about 15 to 16 an hour. I was like, what the? Wait a minute. When I was in high school, I was making $7 an hour, barely. And I had to save up. You try to save up $1,000 making $7 an hour. It's one of the worst things that ever happened to me. But I learned you don't want to make $7. And now these kids have started out at $15, $16, no bills. $15, $16 an hour with no bills is like $30 an hour because you got no bills. And so now they have this thing where they turn the tip thing to you, and then you get to decide how much you want to tip, and they have suggestions to make it easy. And I love the system. And I'm sitting there like, how many? I'm about to ask her. Man. I want to find out how many orders get processed every day. Hey, miss.
Yes.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, that's the Rebel?
Yeah, the small peach pineapple extra thick Rebel.
Blended?
Yes.
Okay. Just look. I don't know. I'm used to getting strawberry, I guess. Hey, but I have a question. Can I get a straw?
Yeah.
So about on an average day, how many people you think come through this window?
How many on an average day do you think come through?
1,000? 500?
Maybe somewhere between 500
like 500.
and 1,000.
But I was like, that seems a bit.
Gosh. Goodness.
I mean, I'd say so. If you think about it, like,
Yeah, I guess so.
Minimum 500.
Yeah, probably.
Max 1,000.
I don't know. I mean, like,
And this is not even a busy day. Like what? I come here on like Saturday mornings, and it's a line. I'm like, who's up?
Yeah.
whenever we used to like have both lanes open during the week, and we'd
It would
get
get
both
really
bills
busy.
Yeah.
walked up at the same time. I mean, we would easily have maybe 30 orders.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so probably like at least 500.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably a slow day. 500. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Of course.
All right. And so I gotta wash this car, guys. So I'm not gonna be on here long. So all right. So they said minimum 500 up to 1,000. So let's say 750. So 700 people come through there. Let's say 750. Maybe about half of those leave tips. So now you're looking at about, even if it's a $1 tip, half of those leave tips, and with all the tip pressure they put on you by putting that thing in your face, that you leave $1. $1's not gonna make or break most people's lives, but you get $1. Let's see. So half of the 700 get $1. It's they probably make about $500 in tips in a day. I'm sure more than that. I'm just keeping it low. So $500 in tips in a day is probably what they make. Wow. Just think of what that could do for a shift. That's your salary. Somebody said those jobs are taken mostly by adults now. You're probably right about that. A lot of adults are taking up the jobs like the McDonald's. I've seen that. Now, don't get me wrong. My family and I, we're good right now. We're not great financially. We're not millionaires. We want to be. We hope to be that very soon. But we make enough money to where none of us have to have a job, which is the freedom that we enjoy. But I always tell, look, if I lost everything and the good Lord took all this away, because it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to him, and I would be right back out there trying to find a job. I'm always asking, like, oh, what are they paying over there? Okay, 6. All right, I know where to go. And if I had to get a job today, I would probably get a restaurant job. I feel like restaurants, I can make the most money because I feel like I'm good with people. I can make them feel great. I would be so cold as a waiter. Guess I got to try it a few more times. Pineapple can have a medicine-y taste. So, but I would like go to people's tables because I got to get those tips, and I wouldn't even call them tips. I'd just say thank you for your kindness, a kindness donation, and I would go to those places. I'd like work those tables to get as much money as I can. So before I get into this car wash and get off of here, just want to say to you, wherever you are today financially, it's probably not where you belong. And you have so much more that you can do, so much more that you can accomplish, so much more money that you can make. Number one, you can't be afraid to say that you want to be a millionaire. You can't be afraid to say that you want to be rich. You can't be afraid to take risks, go with the flow, try some things that you don't know, get out of your comfort zone, follow up on some challenges, do some things that could change your life. You can't be afraid of that. If you stay in your comfort zone, you're going to stay poor. Comfort zones are where poor people abide and thrive. Get out of them. Get away from your comfort zone. Leave your city behind. Leave your family behind. Do whatever you got to do to go to where you need to be successful. Hit thumbs up. Thanks for joining the channel. If you want to learn how to start a business from your phone, put middleman in the comments below. Get into the class. Let's build wealth. Let's change your life. Let's teach you how to make money by doing 3 things from your phone: booking customers, taking deposits, and dispatching the work to someone else. Notice what I said. You simply book the customer, capture their information. You take a deposit, that's money going into your account, and then you dispatch the work to someone else. Let them do the work. I can book, deposit, and dispatch a moving job right now today and don't leave the house and still make $150. Some students making $250. It's that easy. Put middleman in the comments below. The housing market is going up. If you're relying on your paycheck to take care of you and your family, you're in trouble. If you're relying on your paycheck to buy your house, you're in trouble. If you're relying on your paycheck to buy your next car, you're in trouble. Get my drift? If you're relying on a paycheck to take care of you, you are in trouble. The jobs are not reliable. The paychecks won't be there. And you've got to find a way to make money without having to go to work. I'm Shon-Jhon, your middleman CEO. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. In the future, I want to work with you guys and teach you how to start a business from your phone. If you don't do that, that's fine. Just learn to make money when you're not at work. I'm in the car wash, so this conversation is over, but I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful